Hey, what's up guys? Eric Wong here from ericwongmma.com, and I'm here with part 2 of the video on knee stability and increasing your punching power. So if you haven't seen part 1 yet, make sure you go check that out. Click on this link in the little blue box there, and that'll take you to part 1. That'll give you the foundation to really benefit from these more advanced exercises that I'm going to be showing you in this video here. Alright, so first exercise that we're going to go through is the medicine ball chop lunge. So with this exercise, you want a fairly heavy medicine ball, and you start up high. So I'm going to show you a couple different angles here, but I'm going to start with this side view. Feet are fairly close together, ball is up on one side. You're going to chop it down with some velocity as you lunge and step towards the side. You get down nice and low, you get a good twist here, not so much down to the ground, but more of a twist, and then you bring it up with velocity. Looks like that. Now, the key with this exercise is when you come down and you're chopping the ball down to the side here, you don't let this knee come out. By not allowing your knee to come out like that, you're engaging the outer hip muscle here a lot, and that is the muscle that is going to keep you and allow you to get that snap effect when you throw the punch and you break through the hip, through that muscle there. Alright, so that's a big exercise, but only when done properly, not allowing the knee to get outside like that. So when you chop, lunge, come down, keep the knee nice and solid. Boom. From this angle, from the front view, ball's up to the side, step, bring it up with some velocity. So down with some velocity, up with some velocity. And that's the chop lunge. That's a huge exercise for developing the stability in through the outer hip. Okay, now the second exercise that we're going to go through. Now if I were to redo this video, which I'm not going to do because it's kind of late and I want to get to bed, but if I were to redo this video, I would have showed you this exercise first. Because this exercise trains your static stability, and that's a precursor to dynamic stability, dynamic power. Do this exercise first. Do it for a couple weeks, then progress to the more dynamic power exercise. With this exercise, you want to set up a cable about nipple height there, right around there, and the cable comes out straight. I'm going to line up not straight, but 45-degree angle, and it's going to be kind of like a fighting stance, like how we're fighting the cable there. So this foot is not going to, I'm not going to be skateboarding or snowboarding there towards it. I'm going to be open like my normal fighting stance. Now, what I want to do with this exercise is, I'm going to start with my arms straight, pointing towards the cable, and rotate it in through that hip here. Just like you were throwing a good right hand. You want to be rotated in through the hip as much as possible, but again, this knee is tracking perfectly straight. It's not pointing in the other direction. So my foot right now is pointing in this direction here, my knee is pointing in this direction here. That's bad. You want the foot and the knee pointing in the same direction, like so. Both arms are up, and I'm just going to alternate the arms, like so. And all the movement is coming from my hip. I'm driving, I'm starting this movement with my hip. The arms are just kind of following along for the ride. Just like when you're throwing a punch. The punch starts in through the core and the hips, and the arms finish it off. So I'll show you a different angle here, just like so. So the cable straight this way. I'm going to angle myself in. The foot is angled in a little bit, about 45 degrees. Foot's out like a fighting stance. I'm going to rotate. I'm keeping that knee nice and straight, pushing myself through the hip. Now this is key. You want to be feeling it in this muscle here, the glute medius. That's where you're going to get a lot of that rotational power in through the hips, and that's going to give you that acceleration or deceleration, so you can get that whip effect when you throw the punch. So it's like so, there, pulling, rotating through the hip. I'm not shifting all my weight back over here, like so. I'm just rotating and then just going flat-footed. Again, thinking hip motion, keeping good posture, shoulders back at the end. Now the alternating arms, I just do that because that helps to mobilize the thoracic spine. The thoracic spine often gets jammed up in people with bad posture. Fighters often have bad posture because you're crouched forward all the time. So anytime I get an opportunity to mobilize the thoracic spine, I'll do so using an exercise like this. So I hope that was informative for you guys. I hope you guys put that to use. Again, this is Eric Wong from ericwongmma.com. Make sure you subscribe to the channel by clicking the button above so you don't miss any of my MMA training or workout tips. Alright guys, I'll see you soon.